Today we are going on an adventure. I know a lot of you really love nature and want to know those areas of Raleigh where you can enjoy the outdoors. So today we're going to explore the largest park in Wake County, Umstead Park. We're going to discover a shocking but beautiful surprise buried deep in the forest and discover how it got there. We're going to visit with some friends who built their homes so they could walk out their back door and into Umstead Park. And yes, we'll also show you some of the neighborhoods and surrounding areas that have easy access to this oasis in the city. Let's go. The Umstead area is this area right here surrounding Umstead Park that kind of joins the northwest side of Raleigh and the northeast side of Cary. You can see how huge the park is. It's 5,600 acres. That's almost 9 square miles. The park can be enjoyed from its over 20 miles of hiking, biking, and equestrian trails. There are 3 lakes to explore, and you can rent canoes in season. There are picnic areas and shelters, campgrounds with tent sites, and even cabin sites for large groups. It's an amazing place right in the middle of the triangle. This is where we're going today, affectionately referred to the locals as the Chainsaw Log. It's in the northeastern side of the park, right here along the Ebenezer Church Road corridor. There are a bunch of different ways you can get to the Chainsaw Log, depending on if you're looking for a long bike ride. It's about 12 miles from the Museum of Art, or a short walk with young kids or older people. We're going to take the most direct route today, about a 3/4 mile walk from the Sycamore parking area, so about a 1.5 mile round trip. We'll enter the park from the Crabtree entrance off Route 70, but we're going to skip Furniture Row on 70 and take Ebenezer Church Road instead. I think it's one of the prettiest drives in this part of Raleigh. There are a bunch of really beautiful neighborhoods over here with easy access to the park. You can also sometimes find homes on larger parcels of land in this area, but as the city grows, it's getting more challenging to find them. Jennifer and Ben used to live in Medfield Estates, which is another nearby neighborhood, about a 2-mile, 10-minute bike ride from Umstead Park. Last year, I helped them sell their home in Medfield, and they built this beautiful home on a few acres just off Ebenezer Church Road. They were able to find a parcel of land that backs up to Umstead Park. Super lucky, that's really hard to find. I spoke with them at their new home and asked them why they love the area so much that they decided to stay close by when they built.
I like West Raleigh, the proximity to Umstead Park, to really anywhere in Raleigh. You're not far from the interstate, from the Museum of Art, Greenway system. It's really a good location. I love the kind of the Umstead Park vibe where you have an abundance of nature that's just been here for a while. And
almost every day you can walk into the park from adjacent to the property. You can get on the Greenway Trail. It'll take you up to the Museum Park if you want to be outside there on more paved paths, but we're there almost every day. And you're so close to nature and have all this outdoor stuff, but I can be downtown on Fayetteville Street, right in the middle of downtown Raleigh, in less than 15 minutes, and the airport in 10. It's amazing.
Park's not too bad. There's the entrance at Reedy Creek and Trenton Road is usually, it's got people going in and out, but it's not anything where you just feel like you're stepping over people or something like that. It's really not bad.
There's so many trails. There's the Greenway trails that are paved, and then all of the carriage trails that are the gravel. So you've got bikers and dog walkers and joggers and hikers, but there's so much space that you feel like there are people around, but you're rarely crowded.
How exactly does a beautiful piece of art show up in the middle of a forest? We got to speak with the artist who created the Chainsaw Log, and I had a few questions.
Well, the lady, Jessie, the park ranger, I'm pretty sure that's her name, she came up with the idea because it was such a large red oak that had fallen, and they had a pretty decent sized excavator, but they couldn't move it. And so they were trying to come up with cool ideas of what they could do with this. And I can't quite remember how she got my number, but she reached out to me and asked, and I went out and met with her, and we came up with a plan on something to do, and that's how we got started.
Did you also do the one in downtown Cary at the brewery?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that one.
Yes, at the top. Yeah.
Awesome. It's beautiful. Yeah. How long did it take you to do the one in Umstead?
I believe, it's been a few years now. I'm trying to think. It was like, I think it was 4 or 5 days. And The biggest challenge was, oak's kind of hard, and getting all the bark off of it, and dulls your chainsaw super quick. It's a whole lot of stopping and sharpening the chainsaw, and just chipping away at it. And finally, when you get to the actual wood, it's not so bad. But that was the challenge. Not want us to put anything in the carving that didn't actually live in that area. She said no bears, and even though there were eagles, she was like no eagles, and we want stuff that actually you would see possibly in Umstead Park.
Yeah, he's nice, but when you see the live one, they're not so nice. They fight. There you go, right on your bum.
If you wanted to live on the Raleigh side of Umstead, you might look in neighborhoods like Bridgeton Park, Stone Ridge, Richland Estates, or the Hamptons at Umstead. The Cary side of Umstead is where SAS has their campus. This is where the Umstead Resort and Spa is located, and you can tell lots of outdoorsy people live here because Bass Pro Shops is right over here. If you wanted to be on the Cary side of Umstead, you would be looking at neighborhoods like Wessex, Harrison Place, Bexley, and Silvercliff. There are all kinds of price points in this area. If you like this video, you might also like this one about Pittsboro, which is a really fun place to visit. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when I release my next video. Thanks for watching.